Oh, did not mean to hit that button. I guess we're going early. Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back again today for another backer kit critique where I take a look at a different backer kit project every single time, give my honest thoughts on how that project is being ran. And today, I'm very excited to be checking out. They don't rank them in popularity, I do believe. I don't even think they have that many projects at all. Like, how many projects are actually on backer kit right now? Is it just 3? There's 3. Okay. Very tightly curated. Wouldn't want to get anything with this weird stuff, too. Plushes, cards, whatever. We're checking out the most successful backer kit project on all of backer kit right now. That is Wild Gardens by Rose Gauntlet Entertainment, and they have taken the tried and true method that GameFound likes to do of not giving you any information at all about what you see here, which forces people to have to put text inside the thing, or just not do that and have things look really generic. Like, I look at this and I say, oh, it looks like nice artwork, I think. I can't really make it out too well. Granted, I feel like backer kit's not really a place where people go to browse projects, quite the way Kickstarter and to a lesser extent GameFound is. I think it's more that people get sent here, but it'd still be nice. Main image, I feel like the colors pop, I guess. I'd like to know more. Hopefully you'll let me know. As a strategy game for 1 to 4 players, take on the role of foragers as you gather ingredients, upgrade your skills, complete recipes, and serve guests at real-life locations. Customize your strategy and earn victory points from satisfied guests to win. So, what is it, like set collection? We're just trying to collect things to make recipes? Okay, cool. I love that sort of game. I'm interested. Let's go. As always, when you go in the video, do I want it? Can you do it? How much is it? I like the fact Backer Kit lets you embed a YouTube video. Oh, there's a bunny.
Our world is full of hidden treasures. Fruits growing on forgotten paths. Plum roots buried under endless plains. Stunning flowers along busy highways. And glistening gifts from the water's edge. Discover these treasures in Wild Gardens, a game about the wonders of foraging and the friends you find along the way. In Wild Gardens, the newest game from Rose Gauntlet Entertainment.
Whoa! That's why I'd love to know a little bit more on the marquee. 90 to 120 minutes. That's not what I was expecting here. Like that. Definitely like that. Tell me more.
From Rose Gauntlet.
Isaac Vega. Okay. Once again, that's why a description could be really nice. That's a name that's going to move the needle for some people.
Entertainment. You and up to...
Lots of text on the cards. Wow, that artwork really does pop.
4 friends will compete to forage wild ingredients, cook delicious meals, and serve the most discerning of guests. Use your action tokens to move around the path board and gain access to different types of ingredients.
Okay.
Cook your forage ingredients into mouth-watering meals for victory points. Then, serve those meals to guests you encounter for additional points and unique effects. Check out books from the library to expand your knowledge and increase the skills you can do each turn. Personalize your foraging strategy to suit your unique play style.
Okay.
Rest at the end of each day by sacrificing one of your action tokens to gain a special effect. Choose carefully among these special effects to...
I'm liking what I'm hearing here. This is all a lot of good gamery stuff there. Really nice. Graphic design. That's one thing I'm noticing. Everything looks like it has great graphic design. Obviously, until you play the game, you can't tell. But sometimes you look at a card and say, ooh, that looks like a functional and useful card. I get that vibe here. The board looks very functional and useful.
To give yourself the edge you may need to win. Explore real-life locations that offer unique variations to each game you play. Travel along a double-sided game board that features 2 different path layouts for added replayability. Enjoy a narrative-driven solo campaign book where you will learn more about the mysterious characters and the world of Wild Gardens.
Well, hot diggity dang dog. That's a nice little juicy steak you just threw there for a whole bunch of people.
Whether you prefer a solo challenge or an...
Once again, why I love having that main description on the front. Now, granted, a backer kit, it's different, but if this were on Kickstarter, I'd want to know that. Like a solo campaign?
Engaging game with friends, Wild Gardens has something for everyone. Forage a variety of ingredients, upgrade your skills, and turn your tasty dishes into valuable victory points. Don't let this adventure pass you by. Discover your new favorite foods and friends in the breathtaking world of Wild Gardens. Now on Backer Kit.
It just sounds weird whenever I hear people say that.
By Rose Gauntlet Entertainment.
Okay. Do I want it after the video? Yeah, very intrigued. Very intrigued. Looks like a very fun game. Rose Gauntlet Entertainment. Have they done other stuff before? That's the question. Oh my gosh. I'm so disorganized right here. I'm going to do a live stream about a controversy going on Twitter. So what is this game called? Wild Gardens. So I want to see if this company has done anything else. Publisher, Rose Gauntlet Entertainment. No, so, oh no, Keystone North America. So they did do one other game. Okay. Just curious. I hadn't heard of the company before. So after the video, yes. I think they should put a little bit more respect on Isaac Vega's name. Hopefully in here. But yeah. Do I want it? Yeah. Can you do it? We'll see. It's your second project, which makes me feel more comfortable. And the fact that Isaac Vega's attached to it, and he's done quite a good deal of games. It just knows his way around making a board game. I'd imagine in all different aspects of it. Makes me feel good. And then how much is it? Hopefully it'll be around the bush when we get to the price. Story-driven solo, 1 to 4. What's included? Everything is included in the base game of Wild Gardens. Components are not to scale. I'd convert this to inches as well as millimeters, because most of the people here are probably going to be from the United States of America based on Kickstarter data that I look at every day. 24 SOS tokens, 160 ingredients tokens. Okay. This all looks good. 12 cards, 60 cards, 108 cards, 2 cloth. Those are fancy cloth bags. I normally don't simp for cloth bags, but those are nice cloth bags. Those are some of the nicest cloth bags I think I've ever seen. Too many people, they make the cloth bags boring and generic with just their logo on it. Nah, put a bunch of stuff on it. Make it pop. All right, so $50. Wow, that's great. That's $10 under MSRP. And component-wise, I was going $60 MSRP. I got no issues with that. When I see $50, granted we haven't talked about the shipping yet, I'm not against that. I feel like that's pretty decent. Pretty decent, especially if we have stretch goals or anything like that going on. The Gamers Bundle. Here it is. This is the one they want you to take. 1 copy of Wild Gardens, the Wooden Ingredient Pack, the Wooden Source, and all 3 expansion packs. Ew. Ew, you're gross. I immediately don't like this company and their tactics here. Lumping together completely unnecessary wooden components with gameplay expansion packs? Nah, man. That's not it. That's never it. That's just not consumer friendly. Add-ons. Now, you can't get them here, so that's nice. The $10, get ready to step in the limelight, so we're looking at $30. So for everything I want, I'm looking at $80. How many cards are in these expansions? 8 beloved personalities from the tabletop world of Ride Wild Gardens, each bring their own unique abilities to the table. Oh, so who are they? The media expansion pack. Now, that's hot. Like, that's cool. As a media person myself, I'm like, oh, that's a cool idea. But granted, it's still $30 for, is this an 18 card pack? Are these 3 18 card packs? Am I paying $30 for 54 cards? Like, that's, and here's the thing, I'm paying $30 for 54 cards, and they're not coming in a nice box or fancy package. It's just, this is probably like just a tear bag, similar to how, Star Realms does it. You can get their expansions in these, but man, $30. Ugh. So yeah, not a big fan of the fact there's not the pledge level that's like 70. Like, give me a $70, 75, hell, 75. I'm all in at 75. But the 125, nah, I'm just not feeling that. But granted, we'll see. I imagine that's still the most popular pledge level, because if you're in on this game, I imagine you're probably going to buy the nice fancy wooden pieces, because that's what most people do on crowdfunding. So a little one plushie. Okay. I feel like this is kind of sprung on me. $20. And now you're going to inches. Thank you. I'd love it up top as well when you were doing millimeters. And also down here, I'd love millimeters since you switched to inches. I wouldn't say pick one. I'd say pick both. The lore book. No? What is this? Oh, this is, wow. Is that a picture of the fancy wooden source token box? I feel like this should totally be up when you tried to sell it to me and I was completely underwhelmed by it. Yeah, like, why not put that right in the middle there? Show me that. Or no, not right there. Up here. Yeah, this one. Because that, wait, is that a fancy box? Is that the box? Yeah, so that's the box. Let me see. Come on, come on. Is that a... Yeah, that looks really cool. Example of the premium wooden source box and discard trays. That's nice. Gameplay. Choose your actions. Cool, I just want a video. This is good stuff, though. I'd also want, like, the shipping as well, please. Work in progress rule booklet. Ooh, a full how to play. This says preview. Which one is it? Those two words are different words, very different words to me. So it's 30 minutes, so I don't think it's exactly what we're looking for here.
Hi everyone,
Now this one does. Game overview. Okay, that one looks more like a how to play. And there's a full playthrough. So it looks like we got tons of videos here. This is not an issue. Awesome. Okay, Cool. Solo storybook. Play through delightfully intriguing solo experience with the Wild Garden storybook. So all the stuff you need there. Rule booklet, check. Videos, check. Variety of them. Ooh, that looks nice. Now that looks like a beautiful setup page. And it even clarifies multiplayer. It's just the little things. You see those little things, and as someone who works with people who are just getting into the hobby, they'll send me the rule booklets. You don't see a lot of those nice little touches. So when I see them, I'm like, that's nice. So 16 or 18, yeah, that's the one they want you to take. The Gamers Bundle, because you want those expansions. So $16 otherwise. So it's still $66. That's $6 over MSRP. That's not terrible. I feel like it's a very Kickstarter reasonable price. Yeah, that rule booklet. That one that looks like what I would enjoy reading. Sometimes I enjoy reading rule booklets. Most of the time not. That one was like, oh, that looks nice. If your country is not listed below, we may not be able to ship to you. Sorry, Syria. Custom friendlies. After shipping and VAT taxes, there are no additional customs duty fees to this location. Cool. It's coming out next May. So like an Origins released. Gen Con sort of thing. Community events. Is there anything I need? Meet the team. People, stuff, working with retailers, connect with us and others. Got it. No stretch goals, no unlocks, no nothing. Okay. So, let's get the FAQ, the updates, comments, give this one a grade. Pledge levels, does it tell me? So yeah, 761 backers. So it's not dominant Gamers Bundle over Wild Gardens though, which is what I tend to see. Like, typically, on Kickstarter, on GameFound, wherever you're going, on BackerKit, hell, the most popular pledge level, and I would say typically 7 to 1 to 10 to 1 is this Gamers Bundle here. And if they would have actually done that, I think that would be the case. Right now, it's only 2 to 1. Barely 2 to 1. Yeah, it's a little over 2 to 1 because A, this actually seems like a pretty decent sized price, and B, this one doesn't. 54 cards and a bunch of extra wooden bits, and I gotta pay an extra $75? That's more than the game itself. So yeah, I can definitely see why this is not moving the needle as much as they'd probably hoped it to. And I'm glad. And quite frankly, I'm glad it's not. Because I feel like this is just a really crappy business tactic they're doing here. Lumping in the stupid wood with the expansions. And they know what they were doing. They know what people want. They know the pledge level people want. They just didn't want to give it to you because then they're not going to sell enough of the wooden bits, probably what they were worried about. And I get that, but it sucks. Last 48 hours in work and play rule booklet. Oh, did they just get this up? Ready to be revealed. Wow, that's kind of crummy that it's just now. That definitely feels like something you'd want like day one. At least give me the rough draft of it so I can help you out with it as a backer. So excited, really looking forward to see this in person. But then it's there. It's better than not being there. So I can't complain about that. Might be linen finished. That would add such a nice texture feel to the game. Get out of here, Angela. You kidding me? There's no stretch goals. There's no unlocks. We don't want any exciting stuff in this Kickstarter campaign. We want your money, then we want you to get out. Buy our wood and go. Ooh, no, there's voting? What am I voting at? Submit your recipe ideas. Revolts for the community chosen ingredients. Yeah, because they have a book. Yeah, what the hell was that? I would love to. I wish we could see the number of add-ons. Because I can't imagine. Oh, so this is getting access to the pledge manager. So this probably is a whole bunch of people who are getting the Wild Gardens plus the 3 games. But I'm pretty sure this already gets you access to the pledge manager anyway. I don't know. Anywho, 39 retailers. That's not bad at all. Not bad at all. What's the voting, though? Is it just for food? What ingredients would you like to see in the game? Oh, cool. Simply post your favorite ingredient as a comment on this update. We will collect it. And I imagine this is the most popular and engaging update. 111 comments to this one, which has 4 comments. To this one, which has... This one's probably going to have more with a solo gameplay video. That's hot. No, 1 comment. What about the congratulatory first one? 5 comments. So yeah, that's what I'm telling you. You want to engage your audience. Ask them a question. Specifically, something that they can add or change about to your game. Or something they think that might potentially come into your game in the future. Like, hey, we'd love some stretch goal ideas or expansion ideas or anything like that. And 111 to 5 and to 1 to 7 to whatever those numbers are. That's like dominant. That's getting people engaged with your Kickstarter project. And if you deliver it, it's a great game. It's building brand loyalty in a small, subtle way because they felt like they got more engaged with your Kickstarter campaign during the Kickstarter campaign, which is always what you want. Oh, look at this community. Yeah, I remember this from the last time around BackerKit. I really like how they do their community section here. It feels much more like an old school style forum. Not a lot of thumbs down here. What's up with that? Nobody's got any thumbs down? Interesting. Must be loving the updates. I guess that's good. FAQ. How does backer kit work? I don't want the generic FAQ. Yeah, okay, that's useless. And then discover. What is this? Creators you might like. Interesting. Very interesting. Final grade for this one. Do I want it? Yeah, I do. I think it looks like a really cool game. And there's the other thing. I don't feel like they put nearly enough respect on Isaac Vega's name. Like, I definitely think you need to mention that, because he's got some bangers. Some absolute bangers that are going to move the needle for people. Especially if you just remind them, like, oh yeah, Dead of Winter, Forgotten Waters, Dead of Winter, Ashes Reborn. So right there, that's 4 things in the top 1,000 of all time. And there's more. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. He did Flick 'em Up. You know, we got games in the top 3,000, top 4,000. These are generally. And then we get down to these ones, Video Game High School and Neon Gods. Probably not going to be moving the needle for most people. But if you're in the top 4,000, that means most people think your game is good to great. And if you're in the top 1,000, that means most people think your game is great. And even if they don't think it's great, they see why other people think it's great. And so, yeah, that's what I was saying right from the jump. I don't feel like Isaac's putting enough respect on his own damn name, because he's the CEO of the company. Come on, Isaac. Put your chest out a little bit. You own prime real estate in the top 1,000 board games of all time. Tell me about it when I'm looking into this game about wandering through a garden. So, do I want it? Yes. Can you do it? Yeah, I'm not particularly worried about that. I don't like the shady business tactic of making me buy the blah, blah, blah to get gameplay mixed with deluxe components. Just no. Just never. Never. Naughty. Half-point grade bump down. I hate that. Just on principle. How much is it? Reasonable. The $50 price point I felt like it was really solid. I get to the $16 shippers and I'm like, I didn't like the shipping as much, especially considering I know it's because you're subsidizing the other shipping that you want me to take that I don't want to take because you're throwing me wooden crap that I don't need. But you still got 2 to 1 people buying that pledge level, and I don't feel like it's a terrible price. Actually, I do. I don't feel like it's a great price at all when you really think about it, because at the end of the day, it's 54 cards and some wooden bits for $75. $77 if you account the additional $2 you're paying in shipping. And if I just said that to you, just like this, hey, I'm going to sell you this expansion which has 54 cards and some wooden bits for $77, you'd say, that's not great. Not great. And I'm glad that the market is kind of saying, no, that's not great. We're not going 10 to 1 Gamers Bundle over Wild Garden. We're cool with the Wild Gardens. So yeah. And I honestly feel like if they would have had 3 pledge levels, that would have been nice too. That would have been real nice. I've seen some companies doing that where it's like, here's the deluxe and then here's the deluxe minus or whatever. At the end of the day, I still feel like it's a really solid campaign. Going B minus. I'm going to go B minus. Yeah. What's on the main image, though? Yeah, that main image is pretty boring. Yeah, I feel like this could definitely be spruced up. Player count, time length, age from the designer of Dead of Winter. Like, right there, that one piece of information from the designer of Dead of Winter. And yes, you'd say those are 2 incredibly different games, but the bottom line is, Dead of Winter is so much beloved, and it's very well known. I mean, that's one that was on the Barnes and Noble shelf. So yeah, I'm gonna go with that. You know what? I'm going to go with C+, just because I hate that their pledge levels so much. No, B minus. But that's Wild Gardens. If it looks like it might be your cup of tea, be sure to check out the backer kit link down below. Also, if you're enjoying the content, please be sure to click on that subscribe button down below. So I'm trying to reach 17,000 subscribers in 2023 to make it my biggest year ever. Bye-bye.